I'm Liu Xin. I'm standing in downtown Wuhan in one of the pedestrian commercial streets. It's in the morning, not very busy, and I was supposed to wear a mask, but I've decided I'm alone, and since there are not too many people around me, so I decided not to wear a mask so that you can hear me talk better. Shops are open, as I said, not too many people. Cinema is not open. This bookshop is closed for whatever reason. So the city already 10 days after the lockdown was over is still slowly recovering. Although a vice mayor of the city told national TV that by the 1st of May, if people want to come to Wuhan, it definitely should not be a problem. So hopefully things will recover fairly soon. What will not get over too fast, too easy would be the loss of loved ones for the local people. And an important development is the number of people who were actually hit, who were actually killed by COVID-19. And that number has just been revised by the Wuhan local authority. The number of people who were killed by COVID-19 rose from some 2,500 to 3,800. So an increase of about 1,290 people. The number of people who were infected by the virus also rose by about 300, from 50,000 to 50,300 something. It was explained by the local authority that because in the beginning, when a lot of cases were erupting, were breaking out all of a sudden, and the capacity for testing, the capacity for treatment were not adequate, a lot of people who were ill, a lot of people who died were not able to be confirmed and counted properly. Another very important reason was that some people whose families members died from the virus did not have the awareness that they needed to report to the local authority, which was a must. Since the last half of March, and a team was set up to investigate exactly how many people were affected, and that's what they found out by now. Of course, there's this very important question of cover-up. Remember, cover-up means it is intentional, meaning you're doing this for a reason. What would be the reason to cover up the casualty of an infectious disease? The number are not looking nice anyways, so what would be the intention, whether this would be in their best interest to try to hide the numbers? And you can't hide, an infectious disease spreading virus, you simply cannot do that. And on the other hand, when the people who are attacking China for cover-up, for intentionally harming its people, I think you also need to have very good reason to make that kind of accusation. You cannot say, hey, you're covering up, what about the numbers? You need to carry the burden of proof when you make this kind of accusations. And so far, we've yet to see any solid evidence which point to a very likely scenario that the Chinese government has covered up.